A bone marrow drive in Howard County needs your support. Hello, I'm Kelly Lynn, and this is Comcast Newsmakers. Joining me at this hour is Robert D. Sachs. He is a committee member with the Jewish Federation of Howard County, representing the Kala congregation. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Tell me a little bit about this bone marrow drive and why there is such a great need for it.
There are many patients out there who are suffering from aplastic anemia, leukemia, and a variety of blood disorders that can be cured by a bone marrow, but they're very rare to get a matched donor from your own family, typically a sibling.
Sure. And you know a lot about this. This is very near and dear to your heart. Why?
Well, my daughter on November 6, 2006 died of cancer related to a Fanconi anemia disorder that she has, which causes aplastic anemia. Now, if she hadn't had a bone marrow transplant from her brother back in 1984, she would have died. Her bone marrow had failed. It's a factor in Fanconi anemia, and therefore she needed that transplant to make it through past age 9, and she did survive until over age 32. So it's a miraculous thing to see a transplant basically save a life.
I'm sure. Let's talk a little bit about where this is going to be held, this bone marrow drive, and what people need to know to get involved.
Well, it's going to be in Reservoir High School, 11550 Skaggsville Road, which is Route 216, about a mile west of Route 29. It starts at 1 o'clock. It goes till 4 p.m. Kala congregation and others are going to be staffing the drive there. And it takes very little time to register, to fill out a form, and then to swab each side of their cheeks themselves with basically a Q-tip, and put it in a container, and it's done. And there's no cost for this. We
have another company, DKMS Americas, that's actually picking up the cost of the testing.
They're related more to leukemia foundations and nonprofits, but they are picking up the cost. Of course, they encourage anyone who can to donate. It costs $65 per test for each one of those. So if the potential donors would like to participate in that, they can.
All right, you are looking for healthy individuals between the ages of 18 and 55. As you said, very simple. You're just going to, a person will just swab the inside of the mouth. If there is a match, then what happens?
They go on the National Marrow Donor Registry, and that means that any doctor in the world can look up on that registry and check to see if a patient they're treating would qualify as a match for that donor.
And who would pay then for any medical treatments that might be necessary?
That would be paid by the recipient's insurance. So that is a cost that is picked up by insurance by the by the recipient.
All right, so we are calling any healthy individual out there between the ages of 18 and 55 to go on March 4th, 2012 to Reservoir High School in Fulton, Maryland, between the hours of 1 and 4 o'clock to get tested for this bone marrow drive.
Correct.
Very nice. And this is all part of a carnival, is it not, that's happening there?
Right. Every year, this is the 20th carnival that the Jewish Federation of Howard County has put on, and all the kids love to come there, and there is an admission fee to the carnival, but not to the bone marrow registry drive.
So you could you get, do you have to pay at the door in order if you just are coming for the sole purposes
of the carnival
of the bone marrow donorship?
No, there's nothing to pay to go to the donor registry.
Very nice. All right. Well, Robert Sachs, thanks so much for coming in and telling us all about this.
Thank you for having me.
And we thank you so much for watching Comcast Newsmakers. If you would like more information about events that are happening in your community, all you have to do is go to Comcast On Demand and click Get Local. I'm Kelly Lynn, and I'll see you next time.